Hi, welcome to Jadekine Gaming. My name is Adam, here with the 30th session of the Planetary Fragments Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Dun, 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 dun.
We have Austin as Yarok, Ryan as Rin, Bobby's Yen, Nick as Tana. Last time, the party returned to recruit gnolls and summon some planar allies and just swarmed upon Gilmanheim. With hundreds of gnolls doing battle against hundreds of cultists, while the party took to the skies, up above the mists that permeate the area and the clouds above the cloud line to the clearing. You ascended following Belornub and discovered there was also the blue dragon, familiar blue dragon.
Could have been anyone. No reason for him to be here. Don't know
A
why.
ring
He's
on
here.
its horn.
Don't know why it's here. Could have been anyone.
Someone might have, right after saying, "Hey, we're trying to defeat an evil cult," been like, "Hey, but let's insult you."
Specifically.
In my defense, he was very rude.
Yes, he was rude. He was as rude as like a dragon could be. Yeah.
In his defense, he's a dragon. Dragons can be as rude as they want. Especially ones with 100-foot lines of lightning coming out their face.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, y'all did a round of battle at this point, with Tana off to the side. Belornub has summoned a swarm of ravens upon Yin and Rin and Genji, who are battling the blue dragon.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think this... What is it called? Etten? No.
Empyrean.
Yeah, Imperium.
Yeah, it was fighting something.
Well, he hit the dragon a couple times in the face.
Then
with
the
the
dragon
hammer.
moved to line up a shot with
Oh,
it.
and he also has an ongoing earthquake because no one's hit him yet.
Oh yes, down below. Amongst the battle below.
Amongst the battle below, there's a huge F-off earthquake going on currently.
Yep.
So I don't think the troops are even
Uh.
engaged yet due to earthquake.
Yeah, they were trying. And then, of course, there are currently falling elementals and Shield Guardian. Well, Belornub is... well, right now, in melee with Yarok.
Yeah!
It'll be fine.
Yark's plans worked out so well.
I mean, he's not stuck here, but he's
No.
kind of stuck here.
he chose to engage in combat with you. He has made the mistake.
Yeah, until he goes after the saves. They aren't great. I didn't pump charisma.
And then, otherwise, we're at the top of round 2. Tana and Yin.
I shot at dragon. I missed dragon. My new hide check is 24.
Alright.
No, 26. I'm done.
And you're in a weird shadowy thing that lets you hide.
Yes.
Yeah. While you're just flying here in the sky.
Actually, just to make lining up stuff harder, I'm going to go up 40 feet.
Alright.
No longer in straight lines.
Just to be a complexity.
Who's the other D10 that has the 0 after? So it actually says 40 instead of 4. Sorry. I realize it's my brain being weird, but I'm like, we have a D10 that just says 40.
So you went up
40 feet.
You went up 4 feet. The 0 is too small. The spacing's all wrong.
I understand. It's fine.
Bob?
Well, that pre-rolled turn was nice and easy. Yin?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Neat. Okay. So the dragon's right there.
Yep.
He's a dragon.
Is dragon is right there. Ryan, you're injured?
Yes.
Severely?
I could probably take more hits. Genji could probably use the healing more than me.
The thing that's letting you fly.
No.
Might be a good idea. That might be a good plan.
Unless you drop like mass heal on the 3 of you.
I've haven't taken any damage.
No, targeting mounts is always a good decision.
Some people make that difficult.
Unless you literally can't.
Unless you took feats to say, no, you're fighting me. Only me.
Because
always
attacking
me.
the mount is a super smart decision.
Particularly when you're 2,000 feet in the air.
It's a super smart decision.
And you didn't have a Ring of Resistance?
Nope.
Needed Genji.
Nope.
I might have to start casting Protection from Energy on you all. Okay. So I'm going to heal Genji with Cure Wounds, I guess. How badly is Genji hurt? Do I need to upcast that?
20 HP and his temporary's gone.
It's like he's bloodied.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only down 20.
Only he had a way to get some sort of like device that would provide more temporary hit points. But you're way over there.
He's
I've
not
learned
coming
my
closer.
lesson. Even with my learned lesson, you still shot at me.
I shot in your general direction. Really, I shot at them and the shields.
Okay, I'm going to upcast Cure Wounds level 2 on Genji. Because I'm a nice guy who does nice things.
Hmm?
9. And then he gets 15 health.
Alright.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Spend bonus action to do monk thing, or I don't know.
Yeah, key point to dodge.
I have permanent dodge now.
Oh,
I have magic item that gives me dodge.
It's fine.
I asked before I bought
I know
that.
you did.
Very, very specifically.
I don't know. Maybe it will save the day in this this battle.
What the
However,
dragon
that's
just...
not all that you can do because you're also controlling an Empyrean. So after you is Empyrean. Remember that.
I forgot he actually gets a turn, not just bonus actions.
Oh, you mean not just
not just
legendaries?
legendaries.
Yep, he also gets an actual turn.
I forgot. Okay, so that's me. And then... Where is his movement speed? Goodness gracious. Da, 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 50-foot fly. Which is criminally low, I think. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yeah, go ahead and put him in base-to-base contact.
Does he need to be in base-to-base?
It's advantageous if he is.
Alright.
Adam did not let us flank without base to base.
Oh, well, he's cuddling.
All your base.
And then he's going to attack Dragon with his maul. 32.
I'm gonna guess that's hitting. Yeah, that does hit, in fact.
Uh, 32 damage, and he needs a DC 15 con save or be stunned.
So 32 damage first.
Which he's failed once, as I recall.
Oh yeah.
He decided to soak some damage one time for some other save he failed. It was just, I'm going to let this happen. Because stunned out of the sky wouldn't be great for him.
Yeah. He is not as well, not all that well adapted to deal with being stunned.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the...
DC 15.
15?
It's basically don't roll one.
And what was it? What kind of save?
Con.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I was like, it's a dragon. You'd be fine.
Yeah, he has to not roll a 1.
Yeah. And that... do you have anything else to do?
Well, at the end of my turn as his legendary, he's going to do Bolster.
That would be the end of the next turn.
Yeah, because your turn ends before his, so yeah.
Alright.
So,
But
but
he has all three.
yeah, so now he's back to all.
All 3. Okay, so...
Now,
he
however,
can't-
at the end of your turn, Belornub will legendary action.
Just battle's so much faster when legendary actions are triggering at the end of turns.
Not faster. No, that's the opposite of what it makes it.
No. Faster in game of people acting so much
Oh
swifter.
yeah.
What was the flash?
Yeah.
Well, this guy only gets one
it's
attack,
gonna
which
be-
I think is really weird.
Swift swipe against you
Disadvantage.
because you're dodging.
Yes.
You know he is.
Does he want to attack my horse?
Does 15 hit?
No.
Didn't think so.
Did he try to attack the ram?
Yes. Was he able to try and attack the ram?
No.
There we go. He attacked you. Look at the time we've wasted. We're back to step 1.
I paid a fee for that feature. I want to make sure it's in use.
So it's always in use. I'm just giving up on saying that I'm attacking it as long as I remember about it. If I say it and then roll the dice fast enough, can I get around? Too late, I already hit him. Rin.
Alright. Let's go ahead and maneuver around the dragon.
Hold on. Actually, what happened at the start of you guys' turn? Because you guys were in there.
Yeah.
What does that do? Anything other than... it takes double movement to get around its difficult terrain.
Okay.
90-foot movement Pegasus.
Okay. So there's that, and then... So starts its turn there, so you did, he did, and Genji did. Needs concentration, Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Con!
+6.
25. And this isn't any kind of poison, right?
No.
18 and 24.
So everyone makes it. Therefore taking... Let's see. 7 slashing damage and 5 psychic damage.
So 12 damage.
This storm of crows.
Is that a... No, it's advantage on saves. Is the crows a magical effect?
Yes. Probably.
Then you guys have advantage.
No, we made the save though.
Yeah, you made a save, so.
But yeah, that's a good point. We get advantage next time we roll.
If you have to.
Yep.
It's like, don't underestimate that freaking circle of power. That's good. It's like the main thing that makes the whole adventure so awesome is getting that free buff.
Carry on, Rin.
Alright, dude.
Yeah,
As you are now flanking, I'm assuming the goal is that you're moving base to base.
Oh, wait, you guys made the save, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got magical evasion. That's one of the things circle of power does.
Oh,
So everyone who made it, no damage.
Yeah.
okay.
Because it's advantage in saving throws and magical evasion.
What is this from?
Holy Avenger.
Yeah, the sword that I'm wielding.
Holy Avenger
Okay.
has a constant concentration buff spell going that you don't have to concentrate on. One of the best paladin buff spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the end
Hey,
game
hey,
paladin.
Adam, that one's not my fault.
Yeah.
Now the true question is, can Belornub move his crow storm, or has he just cast in like a lot of other cloud effects, like everyone immediately gets out and ignores it?
He'll probably go after it again.
Yeah, it's area denial.
Anyway,
Chainsaw.
yeah, I'd say I'm thinking that's what I'll do with my bonus action. I don't think that I've got anything else that's particularly like great use of the bonus action. Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
I don't know, healing word Genji? but he's pretty healed up.
I don't have healing word. I'm a paladin.
I just expect all of those people to have it. Is it really
No
cleric
paladin got
only?
lay on hands.
No,
No,
bards
I
have
think,
it.
I was gonna say I think bards get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bards have it.
Well, that makes sense. Them yelling at someone to heal.
Get better!
Yeah, whatever bonus action, rev my
Grab your
chainsaw. Go ahead and throw
Crit fish.
Yeah, throw an attack at him.
Oh, that was something. No, I
Yeah,
guess
druids get it. Druids and alchemists.
I was gonna say you haven't thrown a hex out yet.
Yeah,
That's because he rushes chainsaw.
yeah, because I'm revving chainsaw in 2d10 versus a d6.
Mm.
Or potentially 2d6. And be concentrating on it.
Mm.
Anyway. So does 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and throw a divine smite on top of that. With just one of my first level slots.
Adam, if it makes you feel better, I can't keep smacking him with grenades because everyone's too fucking close.
I'm not.
Nah, he's big enough.
That's true. I could jump on top of him.
Yes, you could definitely do that. Yeah, his point is he couldn't punch with the grenade while riding on your bike.
Ah.
Yeah.
Point is, if you jump on top of him and succeed, you're now on a plummeting dragon.
Yeah, so ride that dragon into the ground.
No, I'd still have movement.
It would look really cool.
And honestly, I have a broom. I'm still carrying my broom of flying.
You could also then get off and use your bloom of fly.
I would just have to be like, I'm coming, Ryan. It's very rude of you not to give me walls to run up and down.
You guys wanted to fly this game? You fly!
My problem is
No
no
walls,
magic
no
item.
terrain, nothing. I thought about getting some like cotton and putting out like clouds, but it would annoy you because it would move around.
More to the point, I would be trying to run on clouds. It's water. I'm allowed to.
I don't know. I don't know if clouds, if I dove into, would that be complete cover? Would I be hidden in them?
It would be the obscure disadvantage, which you currently have. If you go down instead of up, you can dive.
Yeah.
You have breached like the top of the clouds, and that is where this is happening.
You've got no problem with radiant damage. I don't have to.
The dragon?
Yeah.
Not all together.
Okay. So 51 for the first attack. And got a natural 20. 2 natural 20s.
Your crit fishing is all coming up at once.
Yeah.
That's wasted.
I mean, it's not Bob's double natural 1, but...
Hey, not everyone can be as awesome as I am.
Careful not to move him around.
In my defense, he put himself in my fucking way.
And yeah, he did.
He's not wrong.
So we'll go ahead and hit him up with a double whammy of a smite.
Paladin smite! Warlock smite!
So,
But you didn't get the crit with the chainsaw ref, so that's gonna take down your number some.
yeah, didn't get that. Okay, so that's force damage. And,
Still all together.
Mhm.
okay.
Is it not lightning damage or maybe poison?
So
He's pretty basic for his immunities.
Immune to that thing he does, basically.
The thing that if he wasn't immune to would mean he was damaging himself.
As my head just explodes with lightning.
Max damage.
Max damage dragons. They do more damage but hurt themselves. I guess the next damage dragon, also known as the hate dragon.
I don't know, that sounds like some evil genie stuff right there. I want to breathe lightning. Okay.
Done. Wish granted.
Yes, I don't know why someone would wish specifically that in a mundane setting or anything, but
I wish I could breathe lightning, but not be injured by anything I do. Understandable. You're capable of breathing lightning. Very small lightning.
Or no, you can respirate like.
Mhm.
I mean, if you're ever in a situation where you have to respirate it, you're okay.
139 damage to the dragon.
Hold on.
Is he okay?
Also, he's knocked prone.
Which is going to have him leaving our attack range.
yes,
Our collective fuck off attack range.
I mean, that doesn't do provoked attack of opportunities if he's not doing it by.
I thought it did.
Nope.
No.
He has to
That's
choose to go do it.
That's lame.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like you
5th
should
edition.
definitely get 100% an extra attack.
Is there no save against the falling of prone?
Nope. It's if I hit you with an Eldritch Smite, you get knocked prone.
It is a spell effect from on hit.
It's an invocation.
No.
Is he okay?
I mean, he's falling,
But is he alive?
and it's hard to tell. He's falling.
Like my little dude would know.
Hey, Demon Lord. Tell me, where do you go when you die in hell?
To hell.
Here.
Oh, wait till I get over there and we'll find out.
Does that finish your turn?
Genji still's got movement.
You attacked. You one or the other.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yep.
you moved Ginjil.
Nah, Imperium's turn, I guess.
Empyrean.
Or his legendary
Oh,
action.
yeah.
Bolster.
What does Bolster do?
Advantage on... non-hostile creatures within 120 feet till the end of the next turn. Bolstered creatures can't be charmed, frightened. They gain advantage on ability checks, saving throws.
Until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, until the end of his next
So
turn.
you're probably out
Everyone
next.
except for Nick
Yeah.
is within 120 feet. That's what I was counting out earlier.
You actually counted it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's gonna be kind of close.
No,
Yeah,
Nick
it's like, I think
is
this
like...
is only-
before Nick moved 40 feet up, he was 10 feet outside of the range.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, he would be out of my way.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So the dragon just falls into the clouds.
It is now
The
his turn.
End of Rin's turn. Belornub.
Didn't he use all of his things already?
No, he has one more.
This is his last one. Another swift swipe at the Austin.
That's
Yeah, why not?
a disadvantage.
Want to go at it? Ooh,
Does 29 hit?
it does. 29 does damage. How much temp HP do we have?
13.
And 20 health buffer.
I caught that one.
Which puts me at 100.
99.
156.
89.
You're so healthy.
I'm resistant to necrotic, poison, acid, and fire.
I'm breaking them up anyways.
Not fire anymore. That was
So,
from the ring.
14 slashing damage. And...
Is it magical slashing?
yes.
Be awfully disappointing if the Demon Lord didn't have magic attacks.
And
It would
12
be fun.
necrotic, so halved to 6. Are you concentrating on anything?
No, I didn't cast the spells yet.
Yeah, the only thing that he cast failed.
Okay.
I channeled divinity at them.
Right.
Alright. So that's him.
And that would be a horrible thing if that one was technically a concentration and you could beat someone out of making you stay and fight them.
Nope. You can't. You'd have to kill me. Seven actual damage, which isn't touching my actual HP.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're there. Let's go back.
That's an interesting question. Does it still take half your movement to
Yes.
get up while dropping?
Yes, it does. And then also the thing with him is, well, he does have sort of a way to move, but he was not built to do an all-air battle. It's like, that guy has so many ways of getting back. Dragon, not so much.
Okay, I'll get you.
Well, I mean, he only falls prone for one turn.
Yeah,
Which we,
500 feet.
yeah, found out last time. What's 500 feet?
So he'll make it back in 3 turns. If he's alive.
Seems to be.
Mm-hmm. I believe he even rolled for Dragon Breath and failed.
Because otherwise, I mean, a little bit earlier, even if he could get that back. Okay. And Belornub. It's those back.
So, Vic. Oh, okay. That was his
I'm
legendary
last.
action. That's what we were figuring out.
I mean, I guess
Because
if you wanted to do something at the end of Dragon's turn with the legendary action, you could do that.
Oh, yes, I definitely do.
Okay.
Belornub is getting hit with a radiant bolt. Well, he's going to try. He might not be getting hit with a radiant bolt. Does Bolster do attacks too? No.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so 19.
19 hits.
Oh. Yeah, that's going to be bad news for him. So it's a radiant damage. I don't know if that matters.
It does.
Okay.
He's resistant, maybe.
26 radiant damage.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah, Steve's doing great.
I think it was Big Steve.
Big
Well,
Steve.
we wouldn't want to confuse him with Small Steve.
Yeah.
Or Horse Steve.
Yeah. there are a lot. They're in a game with Bob in it.
There's Big Steve, there's Hell Steve, there's Hell Steve's Horse Steve.
That.
Steve without Steve.
Doesn't happen.
Just saying. There's
Still disadvantaged to attack you.
It hasn't been my turn yet.
Let's see if you can have more good luck. He'll attack you. Does 19 hit?
No.
Again. Does 22 hit?
Yes.
You don't have access to shield.
no.
Or you're
No,
faithful.
he's a druid paladin. I've got access to it, but I'm a hexblade.
11 slashing and 18 necrotic divided by half is 9. So a total of 20.
Congratulations, you're touching my actual HP now.
I'm hitting you with attacks!
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, still wouldn't have hit my old fighter.
Yeah, but your old fighter actually tried to do stuff versus Austin, who's sitting there doing this to just soak up enemy commanders' attacks.
Okay. Do you have any more end of Belornub's turn?
Yeah. He'll get hit with another bolt. 25. That obviously hits. Screw you, Cap. 5. 13. 16. 20 damage. Of radiant, that is, of course.
I mean,
Does the radiant appear to be doing less damage?
He doesn't seem to like it. After that would be Yarok.
So I could do the obvious smart thing, and that is boost my AC.
Mhm.
But I could try something that's unlikely to succeed and is quite a bit funnier.
Yeah, go with that one.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling like it too. I'm going to make an attack roll.
I feel like you're not taking my boss battle seriously.
Considering the dragon's gone, and I'm feeling pretty high on my horse here fighting a demon.
As a paladin.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty pumped. I'll make an attack roll. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
I do.
Are you actually just normal smiting a guy?
That's right, I can smite him, yes. That wasn't the plan, but I forgot.
It's like
Yeah, it's
whatever,
friggin' annoying, isn't it?
whatever your plan is, also add smite.
17 damage. Some of that's radiant.
You
Does
get an
that
extra
matter?
D8.
What is the other?
Slashing. Magical slashing.
Magical slash? Okay.
You get an extra D8 because he's a fiend.
Oh,
We do assume he's a fiend, correct?
Yes.
then yes, an extra 3 damage.
Alright.
I use my defender to boost my AC. I sacrifice all plus 3 to boost my AC to 25. I'm not dodging anymore. I take a bonus action. I have succeeded an attack. Oh, I got an extra attack.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having a character high enough level to have an extra attack. I make
5?
I make a second attack. Does 18 hit?
No.
Alright, doesn't matter. Bonus action, I shove. Posed athletics.
Are you making him fall?
Yes.
Uh,
I think he got me.
he might be stronger than you.
Athletics is strength.
But does he have a trait?
24?
I got
That's an ability check. You have advantage.
I do?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bolstered.
you're bolstered.
I have, because that's only 22. I have to beat 13, which is unlikely. Yeah, 10. So I fail by 2. I do not successfully knock him to the ground from.
To the ground! 2,000 feet up.
It's like, what do we do? I guess we wait for them to both just show back up?
What, top off heels, guys?
But yes, I use defender. I have 25 AC now.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. And
I've used all 3 of my legendaries already.
So now it's Belornubs.
yep. So he's no longer disadvantaged on his attack against you, but
Nope.
he rolls a 3 anyways.
That's not probably not high enough.
No. It's a 13.
I believe you knocked yours up to he needs a 15
I'm up
with
to
his
25.
plus 10. Yeah.
Like I said, I could have used Shield of Faith and had that up to
Dragon.
27.
I would have done that.
25 is enough.
Each creature within 15 feet must... Okay, they've all succeeded. None of them. And now we can move up to half of his speed.
Was it a fear effect?
No, he has a wing attack, but then he has to move part of his speed. And I'm like, might as well use it. It's at least some additional height. So he's like, darn it, those...
I mean, he could just call his losses and go home.
That's also this way!
Yeah, it's probably got to be a tear in the sky for him to get here.
He just goes through.
Oh, yeah, they can fly through the thingies. Yeah.
He just flies off in a different direction. I'm leaving.
I like that he had to go to the entire other side of the constellation to get to us.
Yeah.
It's not like 1 or 2 islands over. It's the entire other
I
side.
seem to have upset him.
Yeah. He's just laying there, relaxed into the sand, and you come up to insult him in his realm. Take that.
The audacity.
That's how he remembers that happening?
And dude casts Banish at me. I got legendary resistance, but I'm not taking none of that.
So Tana and Yen.
First, Griffin's going to move this way
That's very kind of you.
for reasons.
Move out of the way of the sheet here.
Shoot a Belornub, 20 to hit, 36 damage, 4 of it being fire, if that matters.
So 36 forest fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably needing to fire.
Can you hit the
What's the
dragon
rest of
at
it?
this distance?
If you could see him. Dragons
Huh?
are in clouds.
Oh, under the clouds.
Magical ballistic and sneak attack.
Are you gonna hide? You gonna hide, Nick?
Yes.
That's true. I'm providing you sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was me hiding, getting advantage.
I'm melee. That also gives you sneak attack.
Yes.
Question: do you want to switch whatever riders?
You want me to drive the Genji?
No. I was wondering if you wanted to hop off and join Yarok.
I mean, I could then just start pummeling him with grenades. Nah. I'm happy staying with you.
Okay.
Yours is going to need more healing than Genji's. Genji can't be hit. Or not.
Kira Max.
Kira Maxis.
Granted, not as good. That was only a 21 on hide. So, yeah, that was my... Hold on. Did I say... What's the 6? No, it is 42 for fire. I forgot my actual plus.
What was your extra plus?
An extra 6.
An extra 6 of just normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Extra 6 of dex
magical,
and
yeah.
1 magical.
Okay.
And then I moved and I hit again. And I'm done. He's like, I know he's in the cloud, but I can't pinpoint him, so I don't know exactly where that bullet's coming from.
Holy diver. And Belornub isn't wearing any metal, right?
Lord, no.
No.
Heat metal.
Yeah.
Let's just say-
Disadvantages on everything is just what I'm looking for here.
I don't know. We know the dragon's wearing metal.
Not enough to matter.
Aw. I guess it is metal armor specific, not just rings and
No.
He has
No.
an action to drop it.
Oh.
Yeah, he can just drop it. That would be what happens. He takes the damage or gets the disadvantage or he drops the item. Then
So the
it
ring
would work.
technically would work. He would have... No?
It is a small ring sitting on the horn.
Oh.
It would not be enough to affect it.
By rules, yes. By I'm not letting you do that stupid thing. Acceptable.
No, just strictly the way that
You
works.
put it on his tooth. Just saying. I know it doesn't change anything, but you did.
I feel like when you put it on his tooth.
I put it on the horn. He...
no, I
you
put it
said
on
it.
the tooth because that's how he accepted it. I think
Yeah,
he moved it.
He
to
moved
a,
it to the horn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I thought it went the other way.
It's like I know it's on
He
his
didn't
horn
get
now.
a septum piercing.
Okay, I'm looking at Summon
I don't think I
Celestial,
want-
but I don't have that in this book.
Summon
That is
Celestial.
Xanathar's, I do believe.
Nope.
Tasha's.
Tasha's.
Whatever. Natasha. Is that Tasha on the cover there?
Yes, it is.
Good for her. Gets her own book and everything.
Wait, do you got
Summoner.
you probably don't have that prepared.
Well, I definitely won't know if you don't ask.
Yeah. What was it? Guardian Spirit?
Is that the AoE thing that you guys always prepare?
No,
Like
not
Spirit
that.
Guardian.
Oh.
Not Spirit Guardian. No.
You can see why I was confused.
Where is
That's a
the
lot of
magic?
text.
Where's the magic? Gosh darn it. Oh, thank you. I have to see if it has a fly speed.
D&D Beyond.
It does indeed have a fly speed.
No, Guardian of Faith is what I was thinking of.
What level is it?
Action economy.
Requires a golden reliquary worth at least
Well,
500
the Sphinx
gold.
has wings, so that will be our proxy for.
I don't know if Bob has the components though.
Guardian
No.
of Faith is a reliquary.
Oh, okay.
I have a golden reliquary.
Oh yeah, I do remember you
I
smithing
specifically made a golden reliquary.
Yeah, you got 40-foot fly.
Not the swiftest, but swift enough.
Well,
Welcome to fighting all the
When you
angels.
cast a spell, choose the Avenger or the Defender.
Why isn't he wearing any pants?
I'm going to do Avenger because he
He's
gets a
not
bow.
wearing any pants.
Oh, okay.
I'm questioning why she summoned a Celestial if he arrived with no pants.
Have you ever seen Dogma?
like a Ken doll.
If I chose the Defender, I could make him appear right next to the guy and give Vic more temporary hit points.
In combat, creature shares your initiative count. Take this turn immediately after you set a pace.
I can give myself more temporary hit
Take
points.
the dodge action. When you cast a spell using a slot of 6 or
Half the spell's
higher,
level, so 5th. I should definitely cast this at 6th level so he gets 3 attacks.
use the higher level one, whenever the spell.
Yeah, we got the one.
No, you rolled to refresh that with a short rest after
Yeah.
you cast it.
Okay, so what's it to hit?
Radiant bow is
You don't have a winged archer?
your spell attack modifier to hit.
Okay, so
And a normal archer would only be medium.
Oh, you need him to be big.
Large. It's
Yeah.
an angel.
yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna summon a Celestial, a Avenger, and I'm gonna make it 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Oh, poor fella. It doesn't really matter, truth be told.
Let's settle him into a spot.
And I'm going to cast it at level 6, and that guy is going to make 3 attacks. Because I'm not allowed to cast another planar ally. That would be funny. Unfortunately, he was not here for the bolstering, so... let's see here. It is 8. Did they get my proficiency bonus or just my spell? Just my casting
Your-
stat?
Your proficiency is
Spell-
part of your spell attack bonus.
Yeah, your
Oh, okay. So
Spell
Your spell attack
uh,
modifier.
18 hit?
No.
Okay.
We have decided Belornub's
Okay.
AC is 19.
So one of the 3 hits. And then it gets 2d6 plus 2
plus 6 radiant.
plus 6. So 6, 7, 8. 14 radiant damage out of his 3 attacks.
Wait, all of its radiant damage?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a spell.
No.
Alright.
And then, okay, so that's my turn. Yeah.
And it's turn, I'm guessing.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey there. We're gonna play Who's Your Daddy? So 28 hits, obviously. This is going to be bludgeoning damage, but it is magical bludgeoning, so that's nice. 5, 11, 29 damage. And then he has to take a DC 15 con save or get stunned. He makes it. Look at that. I imagine he rolled a 10.
Probably.
Yes.
You took Nick's dice.
He's been doing that.
Oh, that's rude of him.
Yours is right there.
No.
I know, because that's the light blue one. That's the 2 that I have because I was having disadvantage earlier.
I don't know why you had disadvantage. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Could have been anything.
Is that...
I mean, yeah.
I keep forgetting that you guys are a separate one as far as him using his... he will use...
Go for the unhittable man, or the obviously larger threat.
The Imperium might have higher AC than me. I mean, not anymore.
22.
Yeah, probably have the same AC.
Yeah, but he wasn't dodging like a dick.
Neither one of us is now.
Yeah.
He
But you've
has,
also upped your AC to 25.
He
Yes.
doesn't know that. That's a magical effect.
he has 313 health, so...
He has a little more HP than me.
Yes.
And Rin.
I cast Shadow of Moil.
What was that end of Dragon's turn?
Maybe
Oh.
his turn.
Okay,
That was
there's
the end,
not
that was the end
Imperium's
of...
turn.
Yeah, Imperium.
Okay.
And he rolled a dice for a terrifying reason.
Recharge, probably.
No, recharge wouldn't happen until the beginning of Dragon's turn. That's why I asked.
I cast Shadow of Moil.
Now, he's got a cloud of smoke around him.
And... Oh, wait. Genji can go first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
As
just...
long as it's just not breaking it up.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, so I'll have Genji go there and he'll dodge, and I'll cast Shadow of Moil, and I'm within 30 feet there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I cast Hexblade's Curse. Well, I use Hexblade's Curse on Belornub there.
I assume you can keep track of who it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really ganged up on here.
As we just keep putting more figurines on our side of the board. Hey, we're down 2. We had 3 more at one point.
Yeah, but we went back up one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to conjure animals.
Just have bats.
Well,
He doesn't get to choose what they are. They're chipmunks. That's what they are. They're chipmunks.
And that's the idea, is I'd choose something small,
Flying
and then I
squirrels.
just have them all take the help action, so they're not actually doing anything on their turns. It's just 8 red shirts.
Well, theoretically, you would summon something, a D8 above him, because most likely they're not going to be flying.
I trust the magic to not screw me on that.
That's a bad
I
plan.
don't know. Magic's really pissed off at summons right now. I don't know. We could get the polymorph set down.
But I've got so much better things to do with my concentration actions.
Those aren't up there no more.
But
Do they appear to be up there anymore?
I asked before I looked.
I disagree with that order of operation.
Yeah, you looked first.
I looked over in the thing to indicate I didn't actually pay attention.
but that's me.
Okay.
And
after
Rin?
bolster.
The Imperium uses bolster.
Yeah, so everyone gets all their advantages again.
Except for...
Yeah, except for Nick, because Nick decided not to be in the...
In this battle? No.
1. If it's a recharge, it's on a 5-6.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That makes one not useful to him.
That would indeed
Unfortunate.
make 1 not very useful.
Let's see here, and that's the end of Rin, which brings us to where you roll.
This is going to be shocking.
It may still take him turns to get back up here. It'd
He's
still
not
be out
having
of
to
range.
stand up from prone now.
Also, is that cloud of crows still there?
Yeah.
Because he's been
He's
hit a
taking
lot.
damage, yeah. That is a... 2, 3, 4...
Concentration saves, not just for the player characters.
Yes.
2, 2.
It's like, if nothing else, I know we've gotten above 10 on them before. Or above 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Only you had things built into your attacks to help make reminders.
Is your chainsaw magical?
It's
It's
a
a
Holy
Holy
Avenger.
Avenger.
Yeah, it's a Holy Avenger chainsword.
By the way, do either the dragon or Belornub take actions or otherwise to spot me?
And they have their passive.
Yes, okay. So they're just running on a passive.
Yeah.
So I think still 21.
Yep.
Which I only
I
ask
would-
so I can know if I have advantage or not when I roll.
I would almost spot you. Well, you have advantage because he's in melee combat.
I have
This is
sneak
an
attack.
advantage in sneak.
Oh. I thought sneak attack required advantage.
It requires advantage or the thing you're shooting to have a threatened ally nearby.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because unlike third, they want you shooting into melee.
Yes, it is. I'm distracting him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my entire job.
It is.
I am a millstone about his neck.
But yes, no advantage.
Yes, you have advantage.
Okay. Nope.
It's a while until it gets to you.
Mhm.
Well, that's that.
Ability checks have advantage neck.
I'm not within bolster.
Oh, yeah. You decide to be run away.
Oh yeah, but I did forget I am reliant. I always get base 10, making my high check always at least 25.
Woohoo!
I've forgotten that.
That is one of my favorite things.
Mhm.
If you roll under 10, you roll to 10. It's fine.
You're good.
Actually, is it 11 though?
No, it's 10.
If you have any more, end of dragon's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit again.
This dragon could just die. He'd have less opportunities to use.
I rolled an 18. So he get,
Stop. You're
don't
only
make me
making him
math.
stronger.
It's 40 and change. Or not damage. That's what he rolled to hit.
Okay. Yes, you have mathed it out to its 19 for the AC.
Yep.
You have gotten a 19 and you have gotten an 18.
25 bludgeoning, and he has to do a con
And that is
save.
magical.
Yes.
From the Empyrean's Titan Hammer, or whatever it's called.
He makes it. That's good.
It makes it, yeah. Okay.
As we're just trying to trigger legendary saves on them.
Not a 1.
Not a 1.
I imagine that Celestial shows up and goes, Why do you need me?
Belornub moves.
Attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, he hits.
I forget. Did you end up picking up Sentinel?
No.
Okay.
Shield Master.
30. Magical bludgeoning.
Did you remember to smite?
I don't know if I want to. I feel like I'm doing enough damage to be relevant.
I mean, what else are you going to use your spells on in this battle?
I mean, that's a good point, but still.
Usually the only reason you're not smiting is your actions are used up dodging.
Plus 10 damage. 27 damage.
And some of it's radiant.
Yeah. But I wasn't told to keep it separate, so I don't think it matters.
It matters that some is radiant.
Oh. He's got regeneration or something.
Every turn, some has been radiant.
We are on a holy mission. A mission
So he's
from
attacking
God.
Why? What did I do recently?
You summoned more
Celestials?
celestials.
That could have been anybody.
That's a concentration spell, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And he's the anti-concentration demon.
He
Yes,
doesn't
he
hit me.
Is he now?
He didn't hit me. Don't worry, he has disadvantage on all of his attacks anyways.
Oh, good. So that was what he wanted. Disadvantage helped me out there.
Did it?
15.
No, 22 AC.
Yes, it did. It gave me another shot.
Shoot that shot.
I got bad news for him. I haven't started using my slaying arrows that are specific for him.
That's because the smart move would have been to attack the mount. but I've trained him that you can't do that.
To be fair, Genji's all looking shifty right now, backing back and forth in the air. I think he's dodging.
He's doing the same thing that guy was doing.
Yeah, he goes, starts swinging at him. I mean, he's like, this guy's not being shifty. Damn cloak.
And a Belornub? Yeah,
okay, I bolstered, I attack. I think I have one more.
Okay, you bolstered at End of Rin, you attacked at End of Dragon. So yeah, and then Belornub, you have one more.
Okay. He's gonna get a Radiant Bolt.
Of course he is.
He gets hit with a Radiant Bolt.
I'll mark it.
9. 13. 21. 23 radiant damage.
Wait, the Radiant Bolt gets more damage than the...
Yeah,
Bolt?
it gets 76, but doesn't get a plus 10. This gets 66 with a plus 10.
Uh-huh.
Darn.
What?
Wall of Stone has a single line that says, yes, you must take his touches to the ground.
As I summon a wall of stone above you and let it fall.
Well, more just lock you in and let that whole thing fall.
And he starts to double back, falling, save for crows that come and latch onto him. He falls down about 15 feet.
We've triggered the second phase. Everyone get ready for new attack patterns.
Is he dead?
He fell into the clouds.
Yeah, he fell down to the clouds from it, and crows have fallen up and grabbed onto him.
So he's being held up by crows.
Yes, he is being held up by crows.
I stand by my second attack phase.
Can we see him?
Yeah, he's only about 15 feet down. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's not too far into...
We are not exactly above cloud layer. We're probably like 20, 30 feet above cloud layer, I think.
He's into the point where the clouds are starting, but he's not so far. Yeah, like he's in that phase he's bit, but he's not so far as it would even be disadvantage.
Would it be rude for me to dispel good and evil on him and banish him back to the plane from which he came?
No.
He already said this is the plane it came from.
Yeah. There was a whole series of research.
It says,
Rin-
but if he is a fiend, he gets sent somewhere, even if he is from this plane.
Well, no matter what they are, they get sent somewhere
No,
for the length of time, and then they come back.
No, dispel good and evil just sends them. It's a single action; they just get sent.
I think they just
is-
return to their native plane, which
It
would
said
be here.
it said specifically if it was you are on their home plane and they're a fiend, they get sent to this place.
If it's a place that doesn't exist, then that doesn't happen, though.
Oh, that's not my fault.
Yeah, attempt to drive the
Yarok?
creature back to its home plane.
My turn.
Now, creature moves and-
Oh, look at that. Everyone's
If
actually
it
pretty
isn't already
bundled
there.
up there.
If they aren't on their home plane, undead are sent to the Shadowfell. If they are sent to the
How
Feywild.
big of an AoE? I want to say 30 feet.
Yeah, he'd just be sent here.
30-foot radius.
Fight me, crows!
So he's 15 feet down.
Yeah.
I cannot both beam melee him and reach that celestial.
Why do you want to stand next to the celestial?
I needed to be 50 feet. Just for the efficiency of giving the buff to everything. That's
You know.
all. That's all.
Except that person that's not part of this combat.
Yes.
I will win this combat eventually, sometime, if everyone else dies. That's what-
Yes, I move down 15 feet next to Belornub. I use a bonus action to summon Bear Spirit. Everybody in this area gains 16 temporary HP.
Yeah.
Bear Spirit's good.
Is that a timer?
That's a minus 15.
Minus 15. It also gives you advantage in like strength saving throws, but that doesn't really matter.
You knocked crows prone.
Yes, you could knock the crows.
But the crow's a separate creature?
You feel like if you knock away the crows, that more crows will simply take the place. Given the number of crows you have seen just filling this entire place.
And no, I used a bonus action to make bear spirit. So I can't use
At the
bonus
point where I am
action.
not having the crows actively attack you just in themselves.
I'm going to make an attack roll.
If we use spirit guardians, would they take the damage and die upon entering the area?
You don't think so.
Okay.
25 was a hit.
Yep.
18 was
But
not a hit.
you think they may effectively die upon it, letting him continue to fall, and then picking him up below the spirit guardians. That's what you think.
Okay.
I guess it's too many dice. Why am I rolling physical dice like a peasant?
I was about to roll mine, then I remember I've already taken my turn in the future.
Some of us are actually being a cleric for once. You forced me to be a cleric, Adam. Because I can't.
You know what? I feel like even if this boss battle doesn't challenge you much, like as far as it seems, if you've actually been forced to be a cleric, I feel it must have been at least somewhat of a challenge.
Yes.
He takes 29 damage.
Okay.
Some of that's weird. I sacrifice +3 attack and damage for +3 AC.
Okay.
As we're just hacking
I
up
guess
demon body at this
whatever,
point.
just for informational purposes, all of my melee attacks will deal radiant damage.
That's fine.
I have
Literally from now on, that's fine.
I have to make attack rolls to get that bonus.
Is that just a function of the sword?
Yarok, Tana and Yen.
A fire gun. A hide.
Did you hit?
No.
Yen.
Just assume it's not dead until it's paced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the fact that I clearly the reason I'm carrying on with the combat is for the dragon that's coming back, not for him. He's dead. He just happens to be floating there.
Exactly.
You're celestial.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make the celestial
He
attack.
goes at the end of your turn.
He is a summon. I can use him whenever the fuck I want.
Nope,
Yeah,
summons the...
He's a different rule. If his has
This is a
specific
spell.
rules,
He's a spell.
You know, those
He goes
spells
on
in Tasha say they go at the end of your turn.
They go on your initiative, or at least that's what the spell says. They share your initiative.
Which means he can go before or after me.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought Tasha's made it to where they all went after. For its summon spells, at least.
In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Yeah.
Alright,
It
so
obeys
you
your verbal commands, and if you don't issue any, it takes
It
the dog action.
takes because of course it does.
He'll keep shooting the demon!
Okay. So, on your turn, you can, no action required, yell at it what to do.
Yeah, attack the demon. I'm gonna attack it with my bow.
an entire spell that makes Beastmaster Ranger look like a chump.
Look at this not using your action.
I just told it and it did.
Okay, so both of my bow attacks hit. Do you need me to separate out each attack?
Do you actually need damage numbers till his phase ends?
No. He's just eating it until...
Oh, if you don't need damage numbers, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Not gonna find
It is important that you have done Radiant.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's gonna happen.
Otherwise it goes into a different phase than the one... There's two possible phases here.
Okay, so
But you've done Radiant, so...
well,
that chooses which phase it goes into.
Radiant,
Well,
radiant.
if you can't, if you
I was actually very careful when designing this to make sure that at least a couple of you had options for Radiant damage.
okay, so I got 2 regulars and a natural 20. All of that's radiant damage. None of it matters.
Nope.
Okay. Well, he gets hit a bunch of times with radiant arrows.
You're killing off crows and they're having to come replace others.
if he can't take damage right now, we can just ready actions until he's ready to take
Yeah,
damage.
but we don't know
You don't
that.
know
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's...
It does appear to be making him worse and bloodier and more pulp-like. It does. It is physically beating upon him.
Okay.
That is of notice. It doesn't look like it's not hurting him. I'm just not counting the numbers.
Just
It is-
shout at him, repent!
Okay.
I'm gonna cover him with.
I like the idea of you succeeding at that. This
Yeah. Give up. Okay.
Lord of the civil servant.
If I can just cover him with Firestorm,
Well,
because
I-
we fire did damage to him earlier, right?
You couldn't quite tell because it was mixed in with something. I mean, that attack that included fire definitely did damage. But
I
it was
want to
more
put
than just fire.
Firestorm on him and watch all the crows die, and him just being stuck on fire and fall to the ground.
Dragon can take fire damage.
That's true. It is a once daily.
Flame Strike still a spell?
What's commune?
I think so.
Is commune what I think it is, where he gets to ask God a question?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, Flame Strike's still a spell.
Which is 50% fire, 50% radiant.
Probably not.
No,
50% probably
no,
wouldn't
it's
split the damage.
it's 46 fire, 46
There you
radiant.
go.
Mhm.
5th level evocation spell.
But I always remember that being
Cleric.
cleric. Yeah. Evocation.
The go-to for cleric damage.
Mm-hmm. Eat my giant cylinder.
Which is funny because Light Cleric uses different fire attack spells. Let's see. Cleric, Celestial, Warlock, Devotion, Paladin, Divine Soul, Sorcerer.
I think the idea with the light cleric is they're getting ones that they didn't otherwise have.
Yeah, which makes them actually pretty good at doing fire damage.
Okay, he's gonna get radiant bolted. Yep, 20.
Yeah. Just burning through him, his flesh is just crisping off and flaking away.
Yep, so he takes more radiant damage. And yeah, that's the end of Erecrian's turn.
Empyrean.
Yep.
Rin.
Hmm.
You can't see the dragon moving down below the clouds yet, can we?
No.
Okay.
It's in the clouds.
Is he being stupid and roaring at us so we know he's still alive?
That's unfortunate. It's almost like he got his ass handed.
He also cannot see you up above yet. The point where he can see where you guys are up above is the point where you can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bad day. Oh no!
Hmm.
Freaking thing, I swear to God.
Belornub's only large, right?
Yeah. What are you doing? Planning to tackle him or something?
I mean, he's not he's
already
not
tried
immune
it.
to grapple.
Yeah.
And
Well-
grapple doesn't require me to get off my horse.
As you just grab Belornub by the throat.
Change mounts. I'm gonna ride Belornub now.
Well, let's be fair. Right now, you wouldn't be grappling Belornub, you'd be grappling a swarm of crows.
So if I just started hanging incendiary grenades off of him with like all of their just like tied to him with the pins pulled, and I can just go boop and set them all off at once. How many do you think I could get?
That's something that I could keep track of too. It's okay. It's
No.
turn one of that.
I don't know. I feel that's been a booby trap of just light tied together.
Oh no!
Bundles of
I
grenades.
accidentally killed one of my characters by filling up an entire bag full of thermal detonators.
I mean,
and
I
took
could
like
do
300
that,
damage.
but that would be very disastrous for Bob at some point.
What?
It's like Bob's like, no, don't disastrous me.
If I cast Blink and all of a sudden me and Genji go to a different plane of existence while you're there.
Well, different plane of existence is an issue. Blink I can do.
Blink the spell that
Yeah.
makes you phase in and out between ethereal and material.
Oh,
Just
I
you would fall through Genji at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Go for it.
I mean, yeah, I'd fall. That'd be bad.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I won't. Not gonna do.
Unless I can be included. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's not something I can cast on you.
It's self only. Self always meaning the mount.
Yeah, me and Genji.
One of your luggage is a greater steed. Rev Chainsword?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Rev Chainsword take dodge action? That's what I'd do.
Yeah, Rev Chainsword. Genji will go ahead.
Hold on. Ask if you got health.
Ask if I got health.
Yes. If you Hexblade cursed him, I believe you gain health on his death.
Well, is he dead?
Yeah, you would have gained health from that, and it would probably be off of him, yeah.
Oh, he's not cursed anymore?
No.
Okay.
You would have gotten whatever benefit for him dying. He is currently dead.
Well,
And if I was going to roll death saves for him, you have eaten through all of those.
well,
Now I'm just imagining Happy Wheels at the crossroads. Blink, 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 blink.
into the pot he goes. I have a cauldron that can fit a body.
To resurrect it?
I mean, after some time, I don't have to resurrect it. I can just store it.
I'm
there.
just going to store it here. Go off.
To your warlock.
He's going to be mine now. He's going to listen to me.
I'm going to rehabilitate this demon so hard.
With paperwork and more paperwork.
So,
Now do you see the glory of a well-ordered society with a strong bureaucratic backbone?
Yes, I was a
yes.
Totally
I'm going to take over one of them corporations.
That's
Rise
the-
to the top.
That's the spirit. Why take souls when you can crush the life from them with brutal bureaucracy?
Let's be fair. If this demon somehow became or a devil became one of them, he's one of those neutral ones we don't get.
It speaks Abyssal and Infernal.
No.
That's a Yugoloth.
One of those mid-grained hell beasts.
I guess technically devil. It is lawful evil.
does he count as a humanoid?
No.
Okay.
You do not, in fact, get a shade.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't know if we got high enough level for you to switch it over to the crow swarm, if that's a single creature.
No,
It's an effect on the battlefield.
we're not allowed to get rid of the crows.
no, that's concentration on. I'm gonna drop that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and have Genji dodge, and then I'll go ahead and use lay on hands to heal him back up to full.
Yeah, I think they actually have quite a bit of HP. They got like 59 HP. Not bad.
I am waiting for the freaking thing to be like, and the second pot.
Okay, that's it.
End of your turn. And
Bolster.
okay.
Oh, I suppose I can. He's 15 feet down. I'll go ahead and move us 10 feet down.
Couldn't be easy and say 15 feet,
It's
huh?
fine. It's fine.
No, we have the high ground. We get advantage.
I believe that's a feature of mounted combatant.
Yes. But this time we are
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, we have the literal high ground, not just we are on a mount. We have the high ground.
We have the high air.
Yeah, there's no ground involved.
I figured just do that in case whatever dragon comes up and tries to blast anybody.
Actually, that might be enough. Hold on.
Close enough, sees one up there, goes, you! Bah!
So.
It would be funny if he wasted his breath on us twice.
It hurts me and Genji.
You have healer on board.
Make a luck check.
It's
Pretty
20.
good.
20. He targets Empyrean.
lucky as the Empyrean just fluxes through it.
Well, he's not immune to it, so.
No, I'm just imagining his health pool
Dex
so
save.
huge. And even if not, I believe he also has legendary resistance.
He does, so it doesn't matter.
+5. And yeah, advantage on the saving throw.
And I'm just going to use the average for this.
Magic resistance.
Ah, he's too far away. He doesn't get my bonus to saves.
Oh, he doesn't actually get an extra saving throw, so he got a 19.
19 would fail.
Legendary resistance.
No, I'm going to save those for something that isn't damage.
Yeah, it's like when you got a lot of HP, it's like, what else am I going to do for?
88 lightning damage.
Okay. Out of his 13 health, he has taken 88 lightning damage.
Yep.
Minus 16.
Oh yeah, minus 16. I forgot he got temp health.
And he was around. You can only cast it on so many people. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
End of dragon.
Can he see dragon?
Yes.
Dragon is getting hit with a bolt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dragon
100
is like
feet
80 feet down.
80 feet
bolt is 600 feet range.
Okay.
Okay.
It is. Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Then that is at disadvantage.
But
He
is
has true
bolstered.
sight.
To 120 feet.
Yes.
Then it's not at disadvantage.
20. Nope. 33.
Hits.
8.
This could be really funny.
If you just kill him right here.
One HP left.
Okay. If he was that low, he would be leaving.
He's smart
He's
enough.
low enough that it's dangerous for him to come back, but high enough that his arrogance tells him he could do it.
28 Let's do fire damage.
Yeah, those 3.5 red dragons had weakness to cold, and that's why he could, like, frost touch them,
still
wasn't it?
He's still coming.
No, it was the dex saves.
No.
It's because it targeted dex saves.
Yeah, and deck saves that all the big dragons were Garbo at.
Okay, and
that's
now
why
we
they
get
have legendary
to
resistance now.
Belornub. Starts a turn, 0 hit points, does not regenerate, and just all the radiant damage has been here, and it just skin flaking away and burning and blowing off in the wind, and now blood just starting to pour from it like a stream. More blood than the mass of its body, just pouring out of it.
That can't be good for the garden.
And people below.
Yeah, there is a battle going on right below.
That's okay. It's probably falling down into an earthquake.
That's right.
Oh,
He needs a check of 44.
Or lose the earthquake.
yep. He lost the earthquake. Oh wait, he had advantage. It's a check. He had advantage. Yeah, I don't know what it gets to bonus to concentration. Just con?
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Yeah, probably. So for
Heck, that's what we get.
plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the specializations didn't give you like advantage on the check for concentration.
Hmm.
Alright. And flying back up.
We're here.
5 feet.
Did he have to
He's-
spend half his movement to get up?
I'm sorry, but half of his movement leaves him with more than just 5 feet to spare anyways. But yes.
I just like, no.
Why is he fighting us? What did I do recently?
Summon.
Still, the summon that's absolutely ensuring he gets no regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it.
Yeah, both me and Ren also do radiant all the time.
Yep. And Zir Sword also do radiant.
Yep, 1d8.
Nice. Oh yeah, we both get that improved smite.
I don't think we have improved smite, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Improved smite should just be flat damage.
I get regular smite.
Oh, it is 11.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an extra d8.
yeah, we get an extra D8 on our attacks. That's radiant.
Oh, shoot, I better make sure I'm thinking I'm not mixing up my
Okay,
numbers here.
so do I have disadvantage against you?
Yep.
16, 13.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't...
End of Belornub's turn.
He gets hit with a radiant bolt.
Okay.
Wait, can he still see the dragon?
Yes.
Dragon gets hit with a radiant bolt. Okay.
Yeah.
It apparently hurt his feelings. 30 and change. That hits.
Hits.
Or
I'm sorry about that. This turn only, that's a miss.
don't give him ideas.
I'm just gonna set that card over there.
Dragon
23.
starts falling again.
23.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Tumbles again further down into the mist.
Just. Oh no, you're sleepy.
We'll have to go revivify the dragon.
Get back up.
You now owe me.
I've got a stash. It's all in the desert.
I left it all in one piece.
Oh, good lord.
Stupid.
It'll only take us
Yarok?
1,000 more episodes.
Is that
Oh,
Yes.
show not over yet?
No,
I'll
that
face
may...
it. It's a shonen. Those things never end.
No, like its contemporaries Naruto and Bleach both did end. One Piece will never end. Which is hilarious, because it's the one with the most clearly stated
Move
goal.
up 5.
Yes. Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Then I'm
You are flanking.
Yes. On my attack rolls. Let's see. His AC might be higher. 22?
Hit.
Nope, the AAC's still 19.
Or,
Well, it might be higher.
Or 20, 21, or 22.
let's say attack was
It's 5.
20? Did 20 hit?
20 does hit, yep.
It's probably still 19.
Could be. Or maybe you just put it by 1.
I don't know. We need someone to roll 18 real quick.
Let's see. That's,
Yeah, maybe it went down.
Do I need to do splitting damage?
What are the types?
Magic slashing and radiant?
Nope.
Just needs to know Radiant happened. Now that someone else won't pick up the
I got
slack.
some immunities, some resistances, some have come up.
Probably my fire.
Actually, technically, yes, I do need that split.
You do?
Yep.
Anyone have Radiant resistance?
Nope. I think I
Radiant.
probably always needed it split because Radiant is not resistant. Oh no, it's magic. Never mind.
It's all magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
35 damage.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
like
my brain
magical slashing.
read a line and I was like, I got halfway through the line and I'm like, yeah. Oh, no, never mind.
No, 40 damage. 2 attacks, I get strength twice.
Aye.
Opposed athletics. I'm in range of my bear spirit. I have advantage.
You also have advantage because you have
Oh,
advantage.
there you go. 27.
27.
You're gonna knock him out of my range and I'm gonna mess up this crit.
Okay.
And the dragon's dead.
And what happens when he gets a... What is that? It's athletics.
Yes.
It's less...
I knock him prone.
Shield Master. He puts his shield on his head and pushes him down.
So he goes down 10 feet, and he uses his reaction for when he is falling to fly instead.
There you
Guess
go.
who doesn't have a reaction?
After falling 10 feet, fly. That's one of his reactions. He is designed through multiple different ways not to be knocked out of the combat.
Okay.
Dragon wasn't so lucky.
No, Dragon was not designed by me.
But you know we're just evil and would knock someone in a flying battle out?
Plus 3.
He had experience of the past 30 sessions of me banishing people because they annoyed me.
There you go. Take that, Belornub. Your foul stench shall trouble this world no more. Unless you beg forgiveness and repent.
Okay, so I bolstered.
We can
and
put you
I
through a
bolstered
rehab
twice.
program.
No, it's just... It's 10 more. My fault. Okay.
So I bolstered and bolted twice, so I have no more
Yep.
things. Yes.
Correct.
But it swings up to you.
And at the end of your arc, it has reaction.
Wasn't the end of his reaction, end of York's turn
He has
reaction
a
fly?
legendary.
Legendaries are not reactions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, legendaries are their own thing. But he is 10 feet down now.
Yes.
Yeah, which I think might save the Empyrean. Yeah, the Empyrean is not within the range, as it just sucks in the life around it. Let's see here. So, mounts and all three of you all need Constitution saves.
Is this a magical effect? A natural 20 to it?
What's the name of the... Or
Circle
what's the
of-
spell that it's emulating?
Circle of power.
Thank you.
Spell or magical effect.
Because this is specifically a divine effect, so
Yeah,
I'm wondering...
it's
That's
le-
magic.
It's more vague than you'd expect because it says spell and magic effects.
Usually to cover things like this.
If it counts.
Yeah.
It should.
Because channel divinity is still magical.
That's the question, because if I do, I get 2 dice.
Mhm.
We get both advantage and evasion.
Circle
Circle of power. Yeah, I'm sure you're right to that.
Circle of power.
Yeah, 30 feet. I'm good. It all comes down to the Dion Fiat.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Nice. 2 dice for me and Maxis.
Well, you get advantage anyways because it's in the
Bolster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bolster.
it gives you save bonus.
Con save, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I make 16.
Okay.
Maxis makes less than 16.
Okay.
26 and 29.
Okay.
So I get +6 from you.
Yes.
So that's 28 with a natural 20.
Okay, so...
My highest roll amongst 4 dice was a 5.
Well, very well, because both of you take a level of exhaustion.
Oh. That's nothing.
Oh, he healed his health though.
As he pulls energy in from you. Also, there are levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, but the first one's nothing.
Yes, the first one is nothing.
The first one's free.
Yeah, that's true.
Technically, bolster's knocking that out.
At least until like level 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts nullifying.
Yeah. Original design had him using this effect on like all of his attacks. Eventually I was like, bit much.
Depending on how that save is, yeah.
Yeah.
And whether or not I have to roll for it, because that basically kills me. Having to roll. Having to roll dice.
Got it. Tana.
Natural 20 to hit, 70 damage, 5 of it fire.
Pow.
Yeah, all of it's magic.
Yes.
Alright.
The power of gun.
Somebody shot me.
Still 25 high check.
Alright. Still not paying attention to you. He is totally swarmed by these guys.
Just every once in a while, 70 damage. Why?
Who's shooting me?
As I try
A middle finger comes up from behind the wing.
Get
At that, I want to have tried to have blown off one of those horns. Like, a headshot, just straight along his skull and blow off one of the horns.
That would do a lot less damage.
And he's like, that wasn't the Holy Avenger spirit over there shooting.
Perhaps a headshot,
Yeah.
but not like into the horn.
Well, just headshot skitter off his incredibly hard head into his bone thing. But that was me.
Oh! I forgot I get to go next.
Yep.
Swoop.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's out of legendaries.
Yes. Until
His
he
turn.
Yeah.
wraps back around.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Fabo.
Actually, that's a good point, because there are turn differentiations in there. He can use another legendary in between. Let's see. He is large enough that being 10 feet below can still attack you.
Still disadvantage.
I think I missed without it. We'll find out, because they're both 10s. Does 20 hit?
No,
Didn't think
AC's
so.
22.
Okay.
Okay.
Seeing if I can knock out that concentration before.
Before these shots come in.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the arrows specifically against him. Because you said I had 3 of them.
Yep.
I get how many d6s from that silliness?
Let me take a look.
I rolled very poorly on both. I got 20 on one and
6d10.
you know what?
I
On a-
believe you
a
have...
Constitution.
he's 10 feet away. You're good. I think.
Yeah, he gets to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Or
I mean,
half.
he is still in melee with him.
Yeah, I think you have,
Because it's a large
I think you have
creature.
disadvantage on the attack roll.
Unless you have whatever
Range attack.
ranged feat that lets you.
Crossbow expert.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was actually looking up.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll use my bonus action to spend my key points to give myself a plus 11 to attack and damage.
That's good. I was like, yeah. That'll help too.
Okay, so all of them hit because the 4 plus 23 hits.
Yeah.
And the other one was like 8
Okay.
plus 23. That hits too.
Okay.
So con saves.
2 con saves?
Yeah, 2 con
Yeah.
saves, DC 17.
7 and 14.
Makes both of them.
So he only takes half as much damage, so you could roll 3d10 or do the 6d10 and half it.
Let's do 3.
Technically, the other one's more damage.
If you half it, you're actually more likely to get less because that means it can become a half and those always round down. So you're...
Yeah. Yeah. 27 damage on the first one.
Okay.
That's already half.
Magical.
of course. Magical,
okay.
yeah. It's a +2 bow as well. And 25 on the second. And my bow gets +11 for 10 minutes. I did use all of my key points, though.
You're actually out of key points?
I used all 11 key points on this.
So now he's clericing hard,
Yep.
but he also has a bow that's not gonna miss.
Part of me feels like you're all still up. I must not be doing... But no, resources are dwindling. Just...
Not me.
Well, you're not part of this combat, now are you?
I can do exactly what I'm doing all day, every day.
Thanks a lot for the unlimited ammo special rule.
You know, I have that even if we had an ammo roll because of what I changed what my infusion is.
Okay.
And then this guy goes.
Did you give any orders?
Yes, attack the demon.
Okay. You didn't
Which has-
say that
That's
you
the
gave any orders.
That's the standing order. Adam. So
Whatever.
19, a 17, and a 15. So 1 hits, unless the 17 hits.
No, it's 19. It didn't change. I think you enjoy the new measure option.
Oh yeah, this is stick to play with.
12, 17, 14. 15 radiant damage.
Behold.
Now that guy gets to hit him with.
Yep.
You know what?
Does he go down 10, 20?
Yeah, he goes down to next to him.
So he's going down 20, okay.
I don't know why I rolled 2. He doesn't have advantage. Well, he does because it's flanking.
Is
No,
it?
he's not.
No. I can't see through the fucking crows.
Either way, it would have to be on that
Yeah,
side.
there'll be someone over here.
Okay, well, truth be told, the 2 hits him anyways, because the 2 gets 19.
Okay.
But 2 is good enough.
Enough. Are we flanking with Austin?
You are.
This is
Okay.
Imperium.
6.
Flanking only counts from directly across.
You're talking about the Imperium, gotcha.
Yep.
26. 36 damage.
If only we could find a way to give him pack tactics.
And con save.
Yeah, con save. DC 15.
18.
So he has to roll a 1. What a familiar.
Oh wait, no,
person.
that was this one, not him.
Yeah.
He is not. What fails?
He's stunned for a round.
And it starts falling 500 feet.
You know what you can't do while stunned?
Use a legendary resistance.
Exactly.
There you go.
Technically, he has all of his legendary resistances back too, doesn't he? He's a new dude.
He hadn't used any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dragon did.
Yeah. The dragon.
Didn't want to fall.
I mean, he did. He wanted to fall. He thought about coming back up, and then he changed his mind. It's like, it's too much hassle, and he decided to fall again. Actually, just gonna legendary action, keep falling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be okay with the
And
ground.
you is Rin.
Alrighty.
Advantage.
Well, I got advantage anyway because I got Shadow and Moil going because he can't see me.
Unless he has blind sight or any other function of sight.
He has true sight.
There you go.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm still heavily obscured. They don't have any options for piercing the Shadow and Moil.
I'm pretty sure True Sight sees through all spells and illusions.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You're also...
You're flanking, so you still have advantage.
Crit fish to your heart's content, Ryan.
Now, if only the Hexblade Curse would have stayed on him. Oh well.
Well, you already have a Rev Chainsaw. You have an extra bonus action unless you want to use it to rev it again.
No, I don't have...
The improved crit
spent.
range.
Oh.
It's
So
spent.
normal magic damage, invisible creatures, objects automatically detect visual illusions. Is it illusion spell?
Shadow.
I believe it's just shadows.
Necromancy.
Dark swirling mass.
Perceive original form of changer. Creature that is transformed. Or
Yeah, 'cause it
creature
doesn't
that
make-
is transformed by magic.
Nope.
No.
Just little dark magic energy swirling in the air,
Yeah.
blocking your sight.
Can't see.
You wreathe your body in magic, causing you to become heavily obscured to others. Turns light into darkness and bright light into dim light.
Okay, I mean, if it's doing it through darkness stuff, he just sees through any darkness.
No. You're heavily obscured, and it adds darkness.
Yeah, no. It's heavily obscured, and then there's darkness effects.
Oh, okay.
Can I get
Yeah, no, it's not
Kensai's
darkness
in,
because it's.
the Xanathars?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Pretty sure it is.
Anyway. So,
There are things I have to look up.
he's a fiend, right?
He is.
Very good.
Have some damage.
But weren't you holding out on your damage output?
Well, yeah, the dragon doesn't take damage from being a fiend.
Oh. Is this the first time you've hit him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. He was dead by the time I got over to him.
Oh, okay. It's just Austin who's been beating on him with smites.
Yeah, so. Pretty sure that over 20 hits him.
Yep.
Because it's still 19, so.
I want that to be the name of this episode. Still 19. Yeah.
It's kind of an anticlimactic name for an episode now.
Go ahead and use
Okay.
one of my second level slots in order to throw a smite on that.
I forgot that Sharpen the Blade doesn't work on already magical weapons.
Okay.
This is an already magical weapon,
Okay.
which means that all of those arrows I shot him would have missed.
Okay.
And I also wouldn't have been able to use Sharpen the Blade on it, which was why I spent all of my Kensai points on. That's what I was checking, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I messed this up.
Okay. Do you know how many you hit here recently, or?
It was just the 2 arrows.
Okay.
And they dealt damage. But more importantly, it would have cost me 2 arrows against that thing specifically.
Yeah. So,
But,
first
yeah.
attack 71 damage.
Okay.
The Twitters from Jeremy Crawford says, True Sight's supposed to see through shadows. As written, though, don't.
I think it dealt like 50 damage total, somewhere in that range.
So,
Maybe more, maybe less. I don't exactly remember.
second attack hits. We'd spend another second level spell slot in order to smite. And take these two off because the... Oh, wait, no. That was from last time, so I rev my chainsaw again for this turn. And 72 damage.
He's looking rough.
Alright.
Bloodied.
And Genji's heavily obscured, but he dodges anyway.
He'd be heavily obscured by shadows, though. Or no, Shadow of Moil is self spell?
Yep, self spell, so he gets it too.
So there's 2 layered Shadow Wells.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Which
Okay,
means
which
legendary action.
means... legendary action too, if you want.
Woohoo. Fire burst?
Is he dead?
Probably not.
Actually, one of you with a phone with a dice roll, can you just roll 20 d6s for me?
Sure.
Easier than doing the math.
Okay, he gets hit back for
20
another
D6s.
34 and needs to
20
take a, yeah, he makes it, what, or,
18.
yeah,
20.
DC's 15, so he has to roll a
55.
5 or better.
Okay, so both of the elementals take 55 damage. They are now on the ground, able to attack with the gnolls because they have 102 health. The Shield Guardian takes 55 damage. They have now reached the ground. Because I have been keeping track of that.
For the record,
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
first fire elemental, he died. Second one, still up.
Okay.
First one had taken 69 damage.
Okay,
which was
yeah, so
nice.
Alright.
the dice.
So 55 damage for our friend the...
And they are now on the ground, able to join in on that battle.
Well, good thing he regenerates 10
And I am
HP.
glad that things lasted long enough to get to that. You said how much? 30...
5.
Sorry.
I think it was 34.
34?
Dun, dun, dun.
The difference between those two numbers doesn't matter.
Is he okay?
So he moves up 10 feet, going from this group to this group. Still well within...
Yes.
Yeah, so...
To be fair, he's like moved up from his shins to his waist.
Yeah.
Dares the demon face me?
Not get that back.
What is the Crow Storm also recharged like a dragon breath?
Yeah.
Don't make me start.
Which now would be the perfect time to use it right centered on himself.
That's what he gets for wasting it early.
Yeah.
I'd be really annoyed if I had to dispel that.
Statistically, I would have had a good chance of getting
I'm
it
getting it back.
Statistically.
I know all about that.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell Vic.
Numbers, man. One of these days, these dice are going to pay me back for all these low rolls. One of these days. Excuse you.
Arrogance. Arrogance wins out. Does he still have disadvantage on attacking you?
Yes, he does.
Unless he has advantage, in which case he'd null out.
He does not. He's not quite flanking. 18.
Ooh.
29 hit.
29 hits.
Well, yeah, 2019, that'll do it.
And who rolls?
18 slashing damage, 12 necrotic, and disadvantage on your concentration save.
So regular.
If you would normally have advantage, then yeah.
Yeah.
Bolstered.
That was a 3, so
Victory!
I can cast it again.
Eliminated.
Okay, so how much was that damage?
Does damage types matter at all?
If it's fire, electricity, acid, that's it.
Necrotic and slashing, so 30.
I resist necrotic.
Okay, so that's my 16
I think I
temp
resist radiant
HP.
right now.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure my Shadow Mail gives me radiant resistance.
This is currently 16.
Yeah.
And this is,
You have resistance to radiant damage.
so I've taken 30 damage. 30, which means that I only have 6 temp HP, or 6 of the extra HP given back. He hasn't actually touched my actual HP yet.
He's damaged you.
Mm-hmm.
That temporary HP counts.
That's fine.
I was like, don't forget that I added new temp.
Yarok.
Yeah, he did. 16.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. My turn, yes. Behold, my mighty power.
And much like you got.
Still flanking?
Yes.
Yeah. Make attack roll. Does a 14 hit?
No.
How about a 23?
Yes.
Let's do a 5.
Darn it. As I'm sitting here thinking, is he gonna get a chance to use his ability and regain health again?
How much is it for fiends? 1, right?
For fiends, you get an extra dice, basically.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones. 31 damage.
Is enough.
As I was saying,
And you are...
slashing him with holy damage.
Oh yeah, magical slashing and radiant.
You know, what are you hitting with? The sword?
Yeah, defender.
Yeah, so up behind it, as you just sort of stab your way up its spine, and you guys on the other end see a sword blade stick out of the mouth,
As he
and
pulls
the
it
blood
out,
pouring out trickles and stops.
then he gets shot in the head. Because I'm too far away.
And it
to
damages your sword! He just shot your sword, man. Well, you gonna take that?
I mean, yes.
I mean,
It's not really his sword, it's the corporation's sword, so...
It's the church's sword. Do you think I'm keeping any of this stuff? It's getting immediately donated. These are holy relics now.
Demon, did you think you could wreck my home and that I wouldn't come for you and yours?
He does not respond.
Mike, he's already dead, bud. Yeah, I was gonna pull out the Sword of Wounding, which I forgot I had, which would have made it so he could not regenerate at all.
Let's be
Yeah,
fair.
your constant radiant damage that I was so afraid you might not be able to do did that.
Mr. Giant.
I gave him a regeneration except for one thing. There's only one way to kill this guy at a certain point.
So what did Form 2 do over Form 1? Or was it just that energy siphon ability?
There's the energy siphon ability and a whole new pool of health.
No, okay.
That is
More
larger.
HP. Well, gentlemen, I took 6 damage.
I didn't.
What are
really
you guys
take
doing?
We have
Cleaning
to
up
finish.
cultists.
Since his earthquake went down,
Mhm.
he's gonna go down and do firestorm on the cultists.
You, at this point, they are very well mixed in with the gnolls.
Okay, well, I guess he won't do that. Yeah, he's just gonna go down there and be a stompy boy and start wrecking cultists. But
Oh yeah, how the dudes that don't have their warlock abilities feeling?
Oh, that's
It's-
true. He was probably their patron.
Yeah.
Where'd all my powers go? Oh, no.
Yeah. So
I'm
half
gonna,
of the people that were
Clerics.
that were leaders that were clerics started this without their abilities, and now the rest of them have lost theirs.
As they're just being eaten by gnolls.
Yeah. I mean, many of them are martial. However, generally the generals, leaders, those were giving demands, were not. The biggest thing that you notice is that the gnolls don't seem to have quite the capability of accepting a surrender that you would, because you notice many of them seem to be trying. Like maybe they've heard at some point that surrender is an option with these people. They find that the gnolls do not take.
Well,
I just go and start healing, because I'm a cleric. I'm not going to run through the combat do dope monk shit. I'm going to be a cleric and stay in the back and do some healing.
I keep the dead body of the demon, so it can be properly.
He's on your sword, yep.
So he can be probably swords later. If I make it to the battlefield and it's still going, then I'm just going to set up on the. I mean, shoot, this is a trial. I'm going to set up like on someplace just a bit away from the fight, and I'm going to put a big stick with a white flag on it up top.
None make it to you.
This is your trial. It's like, this is your surrender spot. Ollie Oxenfree.
However, by the end, there are probably only about 45 gnolls remaining.
The greatest among them.
I've been healing.
Yeah. Commend them for their good work.
And you do see your mercenary friends. However, they are currently swimming through the water from where they had to enter their portal with no active boat system on this side as they're coming to shore as things seem kind of lost.
They're just looking at me massacred.
Well, they at least know that the gnolls are on our side.
Do the gnolls know that they are on your side?
Did the gnolls know that those guys...
I will
the
run
gnolls
over
were
and
told
start
to attack the demon cultists, so...
They will not know.
Who have
They
they?
will have to
Adam,
be
do I
told.
see them
Yeah.
swimming
Yeah,
up?
yeah, you see him swimming up.
Okay, I just get there first, and
Yeah.
I stop them.
Yeah.
Is there a big old dragon body lying around somewhere?
Yes. Yes, there is. There's a very large dragon body. Just splattered, literally broken.
I
A
fly
handful
down.
of cultists and gnolls crushed beneath it.
I fly down, call dibs.
Yeah, I'm just like... I look at him and go, welcome to my party.
There's a ring stuck on its horn.
Take the ring.
we got that back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, clean up the cultists, commend the gnolls, and make sure that all of our allies who actually showed up for this are well taken care of.
There are, of course, many dead worms, though you're not sure if they're new or old.
I ask around if any worms appeared during the battle.
Do you currently speak Gnoll?
No.
Tongues.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's like, did any of the worms show up during the battle?
There were a couple.
Oh, okay. So they are still here in the plane of worms.
Were they okay going through the earthquake, or did they show up after the earthquake stopped?
They jumped right to it.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, while we're here, go ahead and break out the proton pack and look for that portal.
The plane of worms?
Yeah, the plane of worms.
If you start everywhere, the entire place, it is shredded as if it has been made one place.
Okay, so this is like fused, and it's now Gilgamheim Worm of Plains.
Yeah.
Plane of worms.
No more separated.
I mean, you could make your way around from the edges to...
It would be the work of a lifetime,
Yeah.
but you could.
But I don't know. Can it be closed up at all?
You can find little bit, because it's not like there are no signs of it. It is just like there are like tattered bits of fabric blowing in the wind that are just hanging mid-air everywhere.
So the divide has been blown up pretty much.
Yeah. So you can find little bits that'll inch out a little bit, and you kind of untatter a little section, but it's not close enough to the next section, so you have to kind of move and untatter enough, and basically finding the next bits that you can do until they're healed close enough to get to the... So...
Okay. So that's a long-term project.
Yes.
Alright. Well, with the battle done and the demon lord slain, I guess he's like pretty dead.
Yes, we have to go file paperwork.
Well, the question,
Dead, just raw muscle, no flesh. His skin was burnt.
Oh yeah, he's going straight to the godly realms.
Yeah, we need to
I'm
find...
gonna file some paperwork because that's the most important thing. Then I'm gonna go and make sure he gets properly disposed of.
Well, no. I'm going to do that because I've already been told something to do with him.
I mean, I believe that. I was gonna take him to the god realms. If your god's got another way to do it.
Oh yeah, no. I was told to come back when this was all over. So
Then yes.
we'll go back to the Aranus Mountains and take the Knolls with us once we get transport via plants back up.
So you take an evening rest.
Yeah. Well,
I'm out of hit dice. I'm out of hit dice.
That would be an evening as opposed to a short.
Yeah, we need a long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Evening is long, yeah.
So yeah. Go ahead and make camp for the night.
Put up thing. Start carving up dragon.
Otherwise, guys, kind of hang some pictures of the chaos and...
Told you it was a demon lord.
So he's on the stick.
How many mercenaries was it?
8.
I do not tell you the correct time that they showed up. They showed up 2 hours later than I tell you.
I mean, you've seen them before then. You were up on... he saw them definitely. He was up on the hill
2
with the white
hours
flag.
earlier
Oh.
is the time I tell them to put down.
Oh.
So they get more credit, not less.
Sounds legit to me.
Of everyone, even if they didn't make it, they tried to.
Yeah.
No one else would try to.
These guys at least were gonna back us up. That's worth
It's
it.
like they've been swimming for 2 hours. It counts.
You
To be
guys,
fair, there was a lot more cultists than we thought they were going to be. They probably would have been screwed if all of us went to fight final battle and they had to fight 300 dudes with guns.
yeah.
The Imperium was what, huge?
Yes.
No, I'm happy that
I'm
we got
counting
to
them
use
as
the
4
Knolls.
people.
For what?
Create food and water.
Oh, the Imperium just goes home. Once he's done smashing cultists. Culti?
Then I don't need
It's
that
English.
much
You can just
casting
add an S to
food
it.
and water.
Cultists.
Yep.
Cultistes? Yeah.
I don't know. Do the Knolls even need food, or are they just eating bodies?
I try to get a divine fist bump before he leaves.
Then we don't
but
need that
probably
either.
not.
Then shoot. Good berries for us then.
You get a good nod.
It's like, you paid me a ton of
I just
cash and
kinda
I
went,
killed a demon
"Told you
lord
it'd
and
be
dragon.
fun." He killed a demon lord and a dragon.
Well, at least he wasn't disappointed. We gave him a dragon and a demon lord for a battle.
Those poor fire elementals, though.
Did the second one survive till he got desummoned? Okay.
Shield Guardian's full health again. Comes back.
And then, so next day you go drop off
Yeah.
Knolls.
Close
Yeah.
that tear.
Yep.
And you drop off.
Seal
the-
that back
Zip
up.
that up.
And make your walk back. You walk again by that cavern that has heat coming from it.
Red dragon. It's like, we could probably take a red dragon just for funsies. But no.
And it's like,
And you get to your temple.
yeah, shout out.
I don't have another 10 grand.
Blue Dragon's dead.
Do you do the actual ritual you know you're supposed
But, yeah, I'm going to...
Oh, to that guy, yeah.
Yeah, to the drag. But no, I'll do the ritual to summon the Kirin. And pray to the heavenly Kami.
I hope. Since I got dragged onto this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
The horse shows up.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Mr.
So
Ed.
again, from the sun, he comes through. And he comes, and as he lightly puts a hoof on the body, and it just falls to its pieces. And the ornaments, the crown and chest piece of it turn to ash.
He's no longer a demon lord, just a demon. Or devil.
And scatter these to all directions.
We could probably chuck him out into space.
Yeah.
We could drop
Probably
them down
wouldn't
the
want to
tower.
chuck all of them, but yeah, probably some divine realms. If you take some, some divine realms, some.
I'm gonna drop one
just
down
that
the
they
tower.
are.
Yeah, hide it in the wizard tower.
Yeah, just drop it down the center.
Yeah. So you do, and you make
Yeah, 20.
bits of quests and things to
Yeah, we'll split them.
spread some between the divine realms,
Yeah.
and the sands of time to be spread to the future, far beyond where anyone could reach it. To
Lock some of it in that time stop room in the wizard's tower.
time stop room or down the bottomless abyss.
They're just gonna spread this stuff around all over the place.
Yeah.
There's something,
Basically, with the idea of, is it really over? Well, all the pieces must be found, and the artifacts must be reforged. So,
It's mostly done.
yeah.
We're gonna hide a piece of the null room.
We're gonna do a lot of it.
We're gonna go through there, just dig a hole.
Something else that I think would be a good idea is to go and see if we can collect the rest of the urns of Hades.
Nobody else needs this stuff. It's just nobody needs this
Yeah.
deck of cards. Lock that crap away.
Well, for that, we would have to get approval from Hades.
Well, we already have 3 of them.
Because I was going to see if I
As
could...
long as he wants you to.
Yeah. I was going to see if I could draw
Do we still have them?
the fate card again.
You currently do, yeah.
You're gonna draw the fate card and be like, I have all the urns.
Oh no, that wasn't what I would use the fate card for.
I don't know. Evil Genie, I wish you never existed.
No. I was going to use the fate card to make it to where the Belornub and Charthlanax and anybody who's positively related to them could no longer manipulate fate.
I'm going to use my fate to lock you out of fate.
Though, the risks of trying to draw through until you get it again are...
Pretty steep.
I offer you the eye again.
Hmm.
You want an eye?
No.
I've got one. Come on.
Save it.
I spend time taxiderming a dragon.
Yes, you do. Your neighbors hate you so much.
Can't we
At least a
no,
full-
it's so much money.
At least a full-grown gnoll is also taxidermied. I took one, put one back together. I also take samples from all of the gnolls, turn them in. We've killed these things from another dimension. Give me money for each of them.
When you take your findings to the corporations,
Yep.
someone needs to make a persuasion check.
Not it.
I'll do it. Do I get advantage?
No, you get to make a check.
Okay.
Unless you have something else that would give you advantage.
I don't know. Do we know we're
Unless-
sending her into a conversation?
Unless he casts enhance ability on
I
me.
would cast
Yeah,
enhance
you
ability
can do that.
and guidance.
Guide?
Guidance only lasts like a minute.
I think like 10.
Yeah, no, that
It's
you don't
one
get
check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one.
Natural 20.
They can't quite comprehend the payment options here. You each get a 1% share in the corporation of your choice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Woo! As do the 8 other mercenaries who they think were there the entire time as well.
I just walk out and be like, who's your boy? Who's your
Who's
buddy?
there and from here on probably longtime friends.
It's like, who's your buddy? Who's your friend?
I take a 1% share in my church.
It's not a corporation.
It's not a corporation.
It's definitely LLC'd. It's like, but they don't have any like profits. Yes, but you ask any corporation of my choice. That's technically a corporation.
I mean, yeah, we could pull our weight and make them give it to you, sure.
Yeah, I'm the 1% holder of the church. I believe in this institution.
Otherwise,
What's really funny
I
is when
spend like
Ryan
3
and I...
months researching all the corporations, find out which one's the best at profit, take a share of that.
When
I
Ryan,
mean, at profit, there is the bank that chooses, like, the taxes and collects the taxes and
Yeah, definitely.
distributes the taxes.
Ryan and I choose that, and then we put down in our will specifically that our percentage goes to the church.
No, I go for the church. Now the church is a recognized corporation and has all the benefits and protections therein.
He likes to think so.
technically has all those protections. The best kind of correct.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to get out as we fade off into the sunset?
Do I get to write my book about the dwarven language?
I mean, you have free time now,
No, I retired.
You have time. There's finally time.
and you could go hang out in your library with all the other books that you know.
Yeah.
Make regular trips to visit Bushy. Make sure he's acclimating well.
He's managed to find a wife and they have children.
Good on him.
How did he awaken another bush?
Other people can awaken things.
That's true.
Yeah, not just him.
New.
There's certain people who have that spell and they just find they find that specific gemstone and go, well, I mean, now that I've happened to find this gemstone, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
It's such a rare and specific requirement.
Work to set up a natural history museum.
I guess go and find the dragon's hoard and use it to rebuild the Aranus Mountain Shrine.
That is another immense task to undertake,
Yeah.
as
So
it is buried within the desert.
So basically what I'm hearing is my research gets interrupted. I'm just a scribe, damn it.
Thank you for joining us for Planetary Fragments. So to the end of the campaign, I'll do a brief discussion with them, and we'll move on to some other game after that.
Yes.
Sound good, Bob?
Title to be decided.
Yeah. So keep joining us here. Thank you for watching. Bye.